Hi, I'm Adam Rothenberg. I'm one of the shareholders at Levinson Axelrod. I always wanted to be a trial attorney. I knew I was not going to sit in an office and write contracts or do tax law, and I knew I wanted to be in court. I went to Seton Hall Law School in Newark. I took every opportunity for every legal competition where I would be on my feet. I was in the juvenile justice program where I was in court 2 days a week representing juveniles as a court-appointed attorney. And it translated naturally when I graduated into being a trial attorney. I was willing to look at defense firms, but I really wanted to be hands-on, and I was attracted to plaintiff's personal injury. I was fortunate enough to get a clerkship second year, and then after finishing my second year, and I wanted to get more experience, made an application, got a very nice offer. The firm that hired me, I never ended up working for after I started practicing, but coincidentally, Richard Levinson's best friend since 1956 was the head of this other firm where I was clerking. And when they didn't have a job for me, he sent me to his best friend, Richard. And so I got hired, and I've been here since I first started practicing. And there were some big cases that he had that he actually shared with this other firm, and I was involved in those cases as a law clerk. And when I came here, I had the privilege of continuing to work on that case with Richard, and I started doing the depositions and getting trained. That's where I started showing my interest in not just personal injury, but complex personal injury litigation. And working with Richard, who was about the same age then as I am now, I got to work on big cases just to start. Now, a lot of times in plaintiff's firms, you don't get that opportunity. You start out on little cases. I got to start working because they were Richard's cases, and I trained with him. I worked on big cases from the very beginning. That's sort of how I ended up evolving to who and what I am now. I've been a certified trial attorney for 21 years, most recently actually the chair of the Supreme Court Committee for Certified Civil Trial Attorneys. So I was actually the person who ran the committee. We wrote the exam for other attorneys who wanted to become certified civil trial attorneys. Graded the tests and approved whether or not their applications, whether they could even sit for the exams. I like being an advocate, especially as a plaintiff's personal injury lawyer. Advocating for those who have been hurt, have been injured, have been wronged, gives me a great opportunity to help people. And I think that while it's rewarding for me, it's rewarding both in terms of making a living, but more so in terms of being able to help those people, our clients.